We've had the great fortune to work with some of the world's greatest athletes. And these athletes came to us to help them with performance. But are you ready for this? We had golfers come to us, basketball players, and the golfers would say, look, if I've got a 5-foot putt at the Masters to win the Masters, or I've got to shoot a free throw with no time left on the clock and my team losing by 1, you cannot reduce the stress. I have to perform. I got to get the job done. Nobody cares what's going on in my life. Tell me how to perform at that level. You know, and that's true with any arena. Whether it's an athlete, whether it's one of your children taking a test in school, they have to perform, don't they? Or whether it's you doing your job, whether you're in sales, whether you're in management, whether you're in marketing, it doesn't matter. You're in a performance arena. Let me just share with you the analogy between sport and your life. We had a top 10 tennis player come to us several years ago. Now, here was one of the greatest players in the world. She was on her 7th coach in 3 years. She couldn't get along with anyone she worked with. Do you ever hear that in business? What's the number one problem that a manager in business has? People problems. Am I right or wrong? If I took all the people problems out of your life, how tough would your job be? I guarantee somebody just said, I wouldn't have a job. Because that's all I ever do, deal with people problems. But you see, her problem wasn't hitting a tennis ball better. Are you with me? Her problem wasn't serving harder. Her problem was perform. Get the job done. We had a very well-known hockey player come to us. One of the top 5 talents in all of ice hockey in the NHL. He had just been elected captain of his team. And if you follow ice hockey at all, you know what a prestigious situation that is, to be elected captain of your team. He came to us and he said, you know, I'm captain. Yeah, that's great. But now everybody comes to me with all their problems. And then as I stand before you, these were the words out of his mouth. He said, this is not in my job description. Raise your hand if in the last 2 months you've heard someone say, that's not my job. Raise your hands. Look around the room. This is typical. See, this is the state we deal in. We deal in a state in business, performance on demand, get it done, but yet we've got all this baggage that's coming along. Whether it's our own personal stuff, or it's the stuff of other people, the stuff of management, the stuff of the mission statement, living up to the vision statement. Does this make sense to you? It's perform on demand.